X-Force 17. This is a contender for my pick of the week. It had everything for me. It read like a movie. Artwork was fantastic.
Yes, it was very good.
And it made me and for me, pick of the week has to have a lot of attributes in order to make that for me. Mm-hmm. And the biggest thing for me is when you end the book, you want more, right?
Yes.
You want more. And for me, this book ended and I was like, I want more. Like, do I have to wait a month? I want it now.
Give me more.
And so what we get is we get confirmation of Omega Kid, or Kid Omega, right? Oh, yeah, Kid Omega. Basically get confirmation that he is sick of dying. He dies in every freaking issue of X-Force. And I think the last time we saw him die, if I'm not mistaken, did he die in the underwater issue? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't think he did. So I think the last time we've seen him actually die was before the Ten of Swords event happened, and he was abducted by Colossus's brother and brought to, or was kidnapped and sold to Xeno, the group, the gang of humans that hate mutants, and they're trying to like disenfranchise the mutants. So that's the last time we saw him die. And so in this issue, he's going on a date with one of the daughters of Emma Frost. I forget their names. It's like the something twins. I can't remember.
Cuckoo sisters.
That's right. There you go. So in this book, what we get is him confronting the fact that he's sick of dying. He goes on a mission, like he's told to go on a mission, and he goes to like a cruise ship. And in the cruise ship, everyone is dead except for a little girl. And when he goes to like say, "Hey, you're okay," she freaks out and is like, "Don't touch me. Like, you're the bad guy."
Right.
And so you're trying to figure out why. So when they're brought in to, figure out what they're dealing with, they all have they're like psychically scarred. And one person thought they were being attacked by Wolverine. One person thought they were being attacked by Colossus. And then the other one, the girl, was actually attacked by Kid Omega. And he's like, how is that possible? Like, I didn't do it, obviously. And, excuse me, I don't think they really resolve that, or they don't resolve it at that moment. But he's trying to figure out what's going on. So when in the process of that happening, he's like, you know what? I need to have a costume change. And so he goes through like different costumes. Like they take him to a tailor, a mutant tailor. I know he's pretty prominent. He's got like 4 arms. And they go through all these different. I'm gonna pull the issue because there is one outfit that I was like, that is hilarious. I think it's the Cable outfit because he goes too many pouches.
Oh yeah,
and it looks like he's dressed up. Yeah, he's dressed like original Cable. Yeah, too pouchy. And they dress him up like
Wolverine,
Blob. The other two are kind of weird.
I think that's like a Superman knockoff suit.
Yeah, that's what I kind of came to the conclusion of. Mm-hmm. And so then they finally come to like this really neat looking like black suit with Omegas around it, and his glasses are kind of made out of energy. And then at the end of the issue, they're getting ready to buy the clothes, and he looks in the mirror and he sees like a zombified version of himself. Mm-hmm. And it freaks him the fuck out. And then when that happens, the tailor that they were using, the mutant tailor, has gone psychotic, and he's got like pink energy coming out of his eyes, and he's going after him. And then we get Xeno, the head of Xeno, basically saying like, "Gotcha, checkmate." So clearly they've used the kidnapped Omega somehow, like they did with Domino. I think what we've got here is that Kid Omega never died. And they just resurrected Kid Omega because he's died so many times that they don't need to clarify. They don't, the Five nor, what's the name of the group that investigates?
X-Factor.
X-Factor just kind of assumed that he died without looking for his body, right?
Right.
And so what we have is we've got 2 mutants that are dealing with the same person. just reading it, I was like, this is dope. Like I just the pacing of this book for me was really fun. You know what? Fuck it, I'm going for it. It's my pick of the week.
Oh,
I'm saying it now, and it what reminded me outside of the story and just the intrigue and the idea of like, what are we gonna do with 2 Kid Omegas, because you're not supposed to do that in the X books. You have to be dead before you get resolved. The biggest thing that sold me for this is the artwork of everybody dealing with their demons that they saw, like the Colossus ripping somebody in half and Wolverine, and then when they're talking about, you have to get over the fact that you've been killed so many times. And he's like, well, I've locked it deep away in my brain. He literally produces an Omega key and plugs it into his brain. Like that right there, that could be a second printing cover. I love that artwork.
Yeah.
Like it's just good. And I got finished with this book and I was like, I want more. So that's my pick of the week. I'm sorry. I got to do it now. I'm sorry. It's my pick of the week.
Give me more.
Give me more. So, I know that they're dealing with this whole idea of Omega Kid for at least the next 2 issues, and I think the April issue of X-Force, the cover is insane. It's like Jean Grey dealing with all those demons that he's created, and it's like flying out of her brain. I'm pretty sure X-Force, outside of if there's a Donny Cates book that same week, is going to be my pick of the week for a couple of months.